Hello, hi there, it's me, it's Dave, or the Jaded Rabbit. God bless you, my friends. Thank you kindly for joining along for another live stream. Also, it's the beginning of Easter weekend. Yay, happy Easter. Lots of bunnies hopping around. OMG. Was I talking to myself? Maybe. But thank you, my friends, for joining along. It means a lot. It really does. Also, Easter's like one of my favoritist holidays. It's wonderful. I love
Hello,
Easter.
hi there.
Oh no, what's
It's
going
me.
on?
It's Dave, or the
Uh-oh, echo. Okay, all right. Thank you so much for joining along. Let's see what you guys are saying. I think we have some like terrible news to get into. But you know what? Since I am more so focused on Mortal Kombat 1, the bad situation surrounding Tekken 8 and the introduction of continued monetization schemes is like it's not directly affecting me, but I see it and it's affecting gamers, the whole entire video game industry. It's affecting everyone. So seeing these things happening to other games in the same genre or just even other games in general, it's kind of disgusting. Hey Tekken 8. That's why I don't play it. Do you still play Tekken 8? I got everything I wanted from the game within like a couple of days. Got that platinum trophy, peaced out. Bye babes. Okay, just Drew, CJ Rocky, thank you. Wrote you a theme song. Oh my word, I see. Drew, what do you think of your theme song? Okay, hello. I've been asleep since 2. Hello, Carlos. Thank you for joining. Is Dave talking to himself again? LOL. No, I'm here. So sorry about that. But yes, Tekken 8 I think is like the topic at hand, and I've been wanting to like talk about Tekken 8 for a while, but I found myself just immediately entrenched in MK1. Titan Battle, Janet Cage, dramas. There's just so much happening in MK1. I don't know what Tekken? I don't even know the characters of Tekken, but I do know that they're trying to make me spend money on them. Yes, this collaboration that brings to us this free UT t-shirt. Do you see this here? I've already purchased it, and they call it free, even though you have to go and purchase it from the shop, the Tekken shop. It seems Tekken, maybe it's because Tekken, Bandai Namco, Capcom are both situated within Japan, but they are using the same people for collaborations. The Street Fighter 6 also has a Uniqlo collaboration where you can get a t-shirt for your avatar. Looks like you can get stupid t-shirts here in Tekken. But there's also that Chipotle collaboration, which is very fond in my heart in Street Fighter 6. But they're also bringing it to Tekken. So Tekken seems to be really copying a lot of the same kind of promotional schemes, marketing schemes, monetization schemes as Capcom's Street Fighter 6. And what's really sad is when you're copying something else, you have to compare the two things. And I would say that Street Fighter 6 is more fleshed out, enjoyable compared to Tekken. Like in Tekken, I ran out of things to do in that first week. I still have tons of things to do in Street Fighter 6. And that goes beyond the shops, beyond the free promotional pieces that you get from collaborations. Like, there's things to do in Street Fighter 6. I think one of the hardest things is get 10 tournament wins. I'm not a pro player. I don't even want to participate in a tournament, let alone win 10 matches. But there it is. That's a requirement to get the platinum in Street Fighter 6. Tekken is really feeling like it was made for babies. So sorry. And you know what? I'm sort of a baby. I am a noob to the franchise. Tekken 8 is the first Tekken game that I've ever played. And that easy control button system, I feel like I get wins or I do well where I should not. Because I'm a noob. But it's so easy to jump in with the easy buttons, the heat, the rage, and just trample. And I thought it was fun. I think it's fun. It's still fun. But unfortunately, fun only goes so far, babes. I need things to do. I need things to acquire, things to work towards. And in Tekken, like, honestly, what is there to work towards? I still haven't gotten a comment, a response to this as to what is there to work towards in this game. And the only thing that I can think of that still remains outstanding for me is getting 50 online wins with every single character on the roster. So you can see here, in order to get this, you have to win 50 matches with Safina online. This isn't in single player because I don't know why. They should have made it in both. Maybe it's a glitch. Who knows? But to have this be the only form of endgame content that's free, endgame content that's free, because the other option is to purchase things from the shop or go purchase the fight pass, purchase the character pass, just purchase if you want that endgame content. And you know what? Ed Gordo, this person is coming April 1st to the game. So maybe there will be single player expansion alongside. We'll see. Doubtful. I am not holding my breath, and I am not optimistic about anything, because having the Tekken shop, having these things be added to the game after everyone has done their reviews, after everyone has had their first impressions of the game, so immediately, like they added so immediately, like there was no wiffle waffle about it. Right? They knew what they were doing. They were not transparent in communicating this information to potential players, customers, prior to release. They wanted to keep it all hidden, secret, so that they could get their pre-orders and sell their collector's editions. Ugh, it's so not cool. But people somehow defend this? This is company lying, corporate scum, lack of transparency, lack of respect for the customer. So this is what they're selling. And they're going to be selling more. Yay, right? This is fabulous. Just sell more and more things to us that used to be free in prior games, right? People told me about Treasure Battle in Tekken 7. Never played it, but I heard that you could get these rewards from there and more. And it's like the same thing in MK1, even the same thing in Street Fighter 6. Like, they will try and charge you any sort of way, and we shouldn't allow any company to sort of walk all over us. I so regret purchasing Tekken. I don't regret purchasing Street Fighter 6, but I do regret Tekken, and I do regret Mortal Kombat 1. But I'll talk more about Mortal Kombat 1 because I know how to break that game. I don't know how to break this game. I'll be honest. I've been using Turbo Controller, got through it, and I'm like, what's the point of playing? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, game. So, yeah, this game, I want to delete it, but I'll play it with friends. If you are a friend, if you are a brother or sister in the Bunny fam and you have Tekken, let's play together. It's fun. Kinda. Okay, a miracle I'm this early. Hello, Adlai. Don't forget to don't ask Harada for shit, right? 2-1. Okay. Yes, crazy, crazy, crazy. So Tekken is just so crazy at this point right now. I really don't know how anyone's defending it. But yesterday we received, or last night rather, we received a Tekken Talk live of news that Eddie Gordo is going to be coming to the game on April 1st, and I purchased the Ultimate Edition like a fool. Some things to learn. Don't purchase the Ultimate Editions. Don't pre-order. Don't trust these game companies. This is what I'm learning. Yeah. I pre-ordered MK1 based on feelings. I pre-ordered Tekken, I guess also on feelings, but also because I wanted to have the game to compare against MK1, against Street Fighter 6, but yeah, Tekken is it's disappointing. So yeah, April 1st, Monday. I don't know these time zones. I guess this is Pacific. 3 o'clock Pacific, 3 p.m. So that would be 5 p.m. Eastern. There's going to be an update. I guess there's also going to be like server maintenance. So if you want to do something, do it. But yeah, them adding fighting passes. This is like live service. Live service. There's no other way around it. This is the live service. And I kind of knew that something like this would be coming, because how could you have a Tekken shop to be updating on a recurring basis without some sort of single player content? So the fighting pass will have weekly, daily quests, things like that associated with it, much like Street Fighter 6. It feels like they are copying so hard from Street Fighter 6. I don't blame them. Street Fighter 6 is a great game, so I guess they want to copy from it. New items added to the Tekken shop. So this is going to be the third update to the Tekken shop without any actual update to single player content, gameplay content. Has there been a balance patch? I'm not sure about that. Feature improvements and bug fixes, properties and or behavior for select moves of select characters were adjusted. See full patch notes. Yes. What? What do you mean that this is the full patch notes? Do you see this? Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I was about to say they're not transparent, but look how much they have provided. If only MK and NRS could be this transparent. Stage breakables. The collision detection with the opponent during gimmick activation has been expanded upwards, making it difficult to jump over the opponent. This change was made based on the ability to jump over opponents who perform side ukimi. What's an ukimi? I don't know this. And get behind them. For characters in a completely down state, stage gimmicks will not activate until they get up. This adjustment was made to prevent unintended extended combos by hitting with specific attacks on characters in a down state. Very interesting. Look how much they have provided. Stage objects were appearing in front of the character. Has been so yeah, this is really transparent. Seems like they're changing. I mean, like this. It doesn't sound like they're changing a lot based on this, but you can see that they're changing a lot. But let's see if we can find anything about the fight pass. Just move adjustment, common, heat dash. Okay, so that's to all characters. Mode practice. Okay, never mind. I was expecting more modes. No. Battle system balance is underway. What? Wait, no. What do you mean at the top of their patch notes is no update now, but we're working on an update later, and we're taking our utmost caution with it, so it's going to come later? I learned from America's Next Top Model, don't complain, don't explain, just do. Just perform for the photo. Do not complain. Do not give us your life story. Just do. So this is like, please feel sorry for us, this billion-dollar corporation. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Okay, so crazy. So crazy. So this is like this is I guess is starting to blow up all over on the gaming article outlets. This is esports GG talking about the fight pass, but I prefer to find out from the primary source rather than rely on an article. So we're going to see the specific parts of this live stream from Bandai Namco, Harada, where they explain what's going to be coming to the game. Let's also see what you guys are saying. Thank you for joining. Just Drew. Respect Tony or get out. LOL. That's a lie, ad lie. Oh no. So out of this trio, Street Fighter 6 comes on top? I don't know. They've all got good points. They've all got bad points. Some of them got fewer good points. I would say Street Fighter 6 has the most good points, but it's not without its issues. And I mean, like, I think a lot of people want to use the quote-unquote egregious pricing of costumes and things like that. But let's just do a quick comparison. 500 Dragon Crystals. This is $6 Canadian plus tax. This will get me UMK3 Reptile. Tekken, $7 Canadian plus tax. That will get me the least amount of Tekken coins that I can use to purchase one of the bundles that they like to be selling. Where is it? Oh no, okay. Oh no, I didn't change it. Okay, so yeah, here we go. So this is like $7 Tekken, $6 MK. Street Fighter, $16 for 2 costumes. This is the minimum amount you can purchase to purchase at least one costume, but it also gives you enough to purchase another. So it's $8 per costume, but also contrast that again with the rhythm of how they're releasing these skins. This is $6 for, let's say, UMK3 Reptile, but it doesn't also include all the other UMK3 ninjas. You have to purchase all of those individually. Also, all of the seasons. There's just so many costumes to be purchasing. And we don't know for sure if they're going to be adjusting the prices at some point in the future. Like, I'm pretty sure Deadly Alliance Scorpion is still 1,000 Dragon Crystal. So double the price of this. So I don't know if they're just going to keep it more expensive than the later skins that they've introduced. But Tekken, now we're coming up on the 3rd update to the Tekken shop. So this is $7 times there's 16 items already there. They're going to be adding another 8? So 24? Like, they just keep on adding more things to purchase. Street Fighter, if you're only looking at character costumes, there's only 16 to purchase. That's a finite amount. And unless they add another costume, I don't know if they will. Maybe they will. But that's a smaller roster, smaller amount. It seems like they're asking for less. 16 costumes for Street Fighter, 24 for Tekken after the 3rd update, and then there's going to be more. And MK, they've been asking us since day one. All sorts of costumes to buy for the different fighters. Not including avatar costumes, because MK doesn't have avatars. Tekken has avatars. Street Fighter 6 has avatars, but MK doesn't. Avatar is a different situation. So many things to purchase. Crazy. Okay. So let's see this thing.
presentation today, but we tried to cut down on the slides as much as possible.
Oh,
so,
wow. This is so quiet.
コメントも拾いながら、はい、
we're watching chat. I know we shouldn't probably, but we are, so we'll pick up some of the comments that are relevant and touch on them during the broadcast.
やっていければと思います。じゃあ早速行きましょうか。はい、行きましょう。じゃあ最後お願いします。前回、2月の20日ですかねにトークライブ。
Okay, so it says here, thanks for playing, having fun. It's been 40 days since the last live talk. The last live talk was pretty terrible. That was where they introduced the whole entire concept of Tekken Shop. In that time, we have implemented the second update, and they're working on the third update. And I guess according to the patch notes, they still don't have a game balance patch update yet. So good for them. Very good for them. They're also saying here that they have sold 2 million units, much faster than Tekken 7. Thank you for the support. So they came at a very good time. Mortal Kombat was floundering. Some people were trying to create hashtag leave MK1, join Tekken, hashtag Tekken is MK killer, hashtag some other bullshit. Like, I think a lot of people were going to Tekken because of hype. And I myself only purchased Tekken, for the purposes of comparison. And I guess hype. Everything is coming out in one small window of time. So having all of the games at your fingertips, it seems like a very interesting proposition. But I'm not too sure how much they're going to be selling, given that they have added all of these monetization schemes. And I think, as a person who really likes to contrast and compare, I think we should take a look at the Steam chart numbers. Okay, so oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, so there we go. So we have the numbers of the big 3 fighting games. Mortal Kombat looking like a barely moving line at the bottom, eclipsed by Tekken. But Street Fighter is having really good peaks. Now you could say that's happening because Ed was recently released or whatever, but Street Fighter over a month of performance is doing pretty consistently. But you can see that there is somewhat of a downward trend with Tekken, and I guess that's to be expected as you come off that initial release. A lot of people are going to be dropping the game, moving on, playing Stellar Blade or something. But Street Fighter is really impressive in the fact that it can keep these numbers for so long and so high, right? So check it out with the 3-month zoom out. You're able to see those peaks and valleys on a daily basis when you're looking at 7-day or 1 month. But at 3 months, everything gets condensed to a single data point for a single day. So you don't get those valley and peaks. And the average numbers show that Street Fighter, whoa, it's outperforming. I didn't know. I wasn't checking on this for a while. Was pretty busy with other things, but it's very interesting to see. It's also interesting to see Janet Cage, Titan Battle, doing nothing for the game. So we got the release of Peacemaker, February 28th, the free play weekend. Peacemaker had a little bump, I'll give him that. Good for him. But definitely the free play weekend was way more successful. Way more successful. You can also see that people play Tekken more so on the weekend. Really represented well on the graph. Whereas there's just lots of people playing Street Fighter all the time. Interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, I'm not too sure how much higher this 2 million value will go. I do think that Mortal Kombat out of the 3 will always be the most selling because it's appeals to the North American markets. It's spoken in English. A lot of people get turned off by Tekken and their embracing of all of these other languages. They don't want to read subtitles. I can understand that. I like it. But there's definitely a North American Western appeal to Mortal Kombat. So it's going to be selling more, whereas these Japanese games, I would say their fan base is typically more so in Japan, because when you go back to the numbers and you look at the daily peaks, the people who are playing, this must be like Japanese evening time, because who's playing at 9 in the morning? I don't think people are playing games here in the Western world at 9 in the morning. So that's got to be Japan peak numbers for these daily graphs. So let's fast forward a little bit here. And this is another thing that really bothers me about Bandai Namco, is that it seems like they don't really have an appropriate response for handling cheaters, people who abuse the system. And I don't blame the people who take advantage of the system. I blame the people who created the system. Like, I blame, hello, goodbye. I blame these people. These people, the devs. You've always got to blame the devs. I don't know why people want to make excuses for devs, but they're the ones who are crafting the product that we receive. And if it's lackluster and it doesn't have proper player restrictions, it's their fault. Also, I don't think that their response to telling people who have paid maybe more than $100 to purchase this game, hey, you've received a permaban. Game is no longer yours. So sorry, no refund. Like, how do you do that to people? Like, besides the legal question framework, because I'm sure there must be some repercussions for this in the EU, because I imagine EU has better consumer protection laws. I'm not sure. I hope so. They banned loot boxes in Belgium, right? So I would hope that there's better consumer protection laws over in the EU. But to tell people who have paid for a product that the product is no longer theirs, terrible. So you can no longer participate in any online activity. Good thing you can play offline mode. Super Ghost Battle or some BS. Tekken Ball against the AI. Yeah, great. Great. Game is really strange. I think a better solution for people who intentionally disconnect, who cheat or glitch. Okay, how can you ban people for glitching? Like, you designed the game. You created the glitch. The player didn't put the glitch in the game. You guys did. You should ban yourselves. I take personal offense to that because I find all the glitches in MK1. So I don't like hearing that. Ban the people who are glitching? OMG. If I got banned for backdating my console to get rewards in MK1, OMG, I would be so mad. Make like 10 videos about it. Screw NRS, LOL. But I think like this is not appropriate. Like, you should have designed a better game where people couldn't push people out of bounds and get wins that way. Rank boosting. That's kind of what I do. That's kind of what I do too with MK in general. 11, 1. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with rank boosting? Doesn't even matter to boost rank. It's just the game. If some people want to get to Grandmaster and they're willing to pay other people to get to Grandmaster, why not? Let's do it. If we want to hook up a turbo controller and get ourselves to Warrior, why not? Who's it hurting? So this is so surprising to see that it's very authoritative over at Bandai Namco. they have clear ideas of what you should be doing with your product that you purchase. I think like an analogy for this would be like iPhone. Like you can purchase an iPhone, but you can't open it, you can't modify it, you can't do anything to it because you are the brainless consumer just meant to milk for your money. Yeah, like I don't get it. So they're also banning inappropriate and in-game chat behavior, customizations, and usernames. And I hope they have closed captions here. Do they? Do they have a transcript? Oh, they do. Okay, so let's see if I can find the transcript. Where's the transcript? Also very questionable, they turned off the live chat replay. I wonder what people were saying to this, because in the previous Tekken Talk Live, they were very upset in the live stream chat about being charged for costumes, calling them greedy. Yeah.
And this covered, different increments. So some people just got mere slap on the wrist, hey, you need to improve your behavior, and some got all the way up to, indefinite ban. So it covers a broad spectrum there.
でちょっと補足すると、まあ、チャット欄でも期間限定しかやんないんでってとか言ってるアホ我々そこに関しては、解説するからまずなんだろうな技とか行動とかって
Game that might offend their opponent. That's not the case. We're talking more about in the Tekken Fight Lounge where people are like maybe stalking someone inside that space or hurling racial.
So that's also concerning. So this is like, what do you mean stalking? How does someone stalk someone in Tekken Fight Lounge?
Stalking someone inside that space or hurling racial slurs or abuse towards them. These are the kind of things we're specifying when we're broad sweeping. It can be interpreted in a matter of different ways. So it seemed that some Japanese players thought maybe that means they were key charging or something in game that might offend their opponent. That's not the case. We're talking more about in the Tekken Fight Lounge where people are like maybe stalking someone inside that space or hurling racial slurs or abuse towards them. These are the kind of things we're specifying when we're banning people for that.
であと重要なこととしては、
I mean, like, it's so strange. So how does one stalk someone in Tekken Fight Lounge? I do think that Tekken Fight Lounge, it's not enjoyable. I don't think that there's as many ways to interact with other players as you have in Street Fighter 6. So it's surprising that people are finding a way to be racially insensitive and stalk each other in Tekken Fight Lounge because it's just not as good as other battle hubs. World equivalents where all the players congregate.
今後です、4月以降、のアップデートで、ですね、今、切断率ってあるじゃないですか、あれが正しく、ユーザーには正しく、表示されて
すぐです。なのでバタバタしました。はい。
All right, now that we have all the unpleasantness out of the way, let's turn our eyes to the future. So we've got the next update coming on the 2nd of April. So that's quite soon, actually. And so we're going to go over the details for you right now.
はい。で、主なコンテンツ、ここから一個一個説明していきますので、じゃあまず最初に。
Okay, so this is the third update that they're talking about, and we took a look at the patch notes already, but it's interesting to see that they continue to make excuses for actually balancing the game. I think the question is, why are they taking their time with trying to balance the game? If they have all that information available to them, shouldn't it be clear who is being overused, who gives the best rewards per skill invested or time invested with character? Like, I don't think it would be that complex. But they go on to say that there will be more character adjustments and a further update in May, which will apparently focus on buffing characters. So they've been nerfing for a while, so they're saying that 1 month will just be buffs. Interesting.
Oh, there's a lot of text, a big wall of text here, right? But it's not just about kind of fixing up some of the moves that weren't as intended. We're also kind of, polishing some of the features of the game as well.
はい、例えば、いくつかあるんですが、例えば、通信環境が、結構悪い、オンライン対戦を、途中で抜けて向こうにできるっていう、はい、機能を追加したりとか、あと、これご要望多かったんですが、プレマで、ステージセレクトランダムにしたと
and her slash.
か、あと、これ
I'm going to go into all the details today, but it's going to be a variety of different things that you can unlock in the game, such as character customization stuff, or maybe parts for your avatar, also the titles, or even maybe some character panel stuff.
はい、
Oh my word. Okay, so, they're talking a little bit about the different updates that they're hoping to make, and they provided this explanation, which just looks like quality of life improvements. I'm not sure why they would want to add an indicator as to when the stage has been randomly selected. Who cares? I never thought that was important, but they're adding that. I think adding an ability to purchase, let's say you want the panda hat and you want to use it for all the characters, having the ability to purchase that one time as opposed to how many characters are on the roster? 20 some odd times? That's a lot of times you have to purchase. An indication has been, we got that. A quit option has been added to the main menu to allow the game to be exited. Okay, so this is for PC. Interesting. So they didn't have that on PC? Most PC games have an ability to just quit from the menu. So how did you quit? How would you quit the game on PC, aside from just Alt F4? Alt F4. But they go on to talk about the Tekken Fight Pass. During the specified period, players can increase their level by completing daily and weekly missions in online matches, allowing them to obtain various items. This is frightening on so many levels. So, first level, specified period. This is really the live service of Tekken. So now there's going to be this rhythm of maybe one or two updates to the Tekken shop per month. And maybe once a month you're getting this Tekken Fight Pass. We don't know how long the fight periods are. We're going to have to learn. But this is the introduction of fully fledged live service. Live service already existed in Tekken 8 with the form of regular updates to the Tekken shop. Now we have the Fighting Pass. And I don't think that you could have an updating shop without also having an accompanying updated live service. What they were trying to sell us in the last Tekken Talk Live was ideas of additional game modes and things to be added to single player. But second level of concern is the fact that they say that you have to do missions in online matches. What happens if you got permabanned? So I guess no Tekken Fight Pass for you if you got permabanned. Oh wow. So only online matches. So this is going to be Combat League season challenges? This doesn't sound exciting to have it only restricted to online matches. So we've got what in the category of online matches? Player match? No, not player match. Group match, quick match, ranked match. Those count as online matches. I'm not sure if player match counts. Maybe it does. I guess it does. But to have it only in PvP, total FU to PvE. Total FU to people who like to just solo queue, do things by themselves. That sucks. This daily and weekly missions as well, third level of concern. We've seen it with other games like Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 1. They have these challenges that you have to do because it's part of the broken hamster wheel. Out of all of the broken hamster wheels, the one that's most enjoyable is Street Fighter 6. Because Street Fighter 6 gives you freemium currency, drive tickets, None of the other games are giving you that. I don't know what we could be getting as rewards for these daily and weekly missions, but it sounds like they just increased the level of the fight pass. Okay. Okay. And allow them to obtain various items. So this is another layer of concern because we can get some examples of what's going on here. So you could get a non-binary haircut with some face makeup coming from Season 4, Season of the Huntress for Jin. Is that Jin? Is that Gladio? Who is that? And that's the other problem. When you change the character so much, I don't know who they are. Is that Serena? What is this? You remember we saw yesterday with that girl who wore, or was it yesterday or the day before? I'm not a biologist, but that girl who was wearing half white, half black, and she's like, I'm a man. Is she a man? Is she a man? So you can get an Eddie Gordo, I guess, sticker to use in chat. Like, the rewards are looking very, like, similar, samey to Street Fighter 6, where you can get rewards for, like, titles or music. Well, we got music in Street Fighter 6. I don't think we're getting anything here. Looks like avatar crap. I hate the avatar in Tekken 8. The avatar stuff is not good. This looks like fighter customizations as well. The fighter customizations seem to be limited. You do get like the match, like, are you ready for the next challenger? And then it's like Asuzena. You can get like a picture for Asuzena. Also this like health gauge, which doesn't look as good as God of Destruction. I'm not loving the rewards that they're showing off here. The trans haircut. The trans dyed hair style. What? What are you trying to sell people? Also, I hate that they're telling you about this kind of thing that you can participate in, but they're not telling you what is the price. They told us the price when they brought out the Tekken shop. In the Tekken Talk Live, they said it's going to be like $4 American. That let me know right away it was probably going to be like $6. But haha, joke's on me, it costs $7 Canadian. So why can't they just be transparent? That's what I'm hating about this.
I'm going to go into all the details today, but it's going to be a variety of different things that you can unlock in the game, such as character customization stuff, or maybe parts for your avatar, also the titles, or even maybe some character panel stuff.
はい。で皆さん
I don't care for the titles.
気になると思うんですが、無料の
Okay, so they say here, Tekken Fight Pass. In the premium tier, where items are even more luxurious, players can also acquire Tekken Coin, which can be exchanged for various items in the Tekken shop. So, okay, so this is a lie, first off. This is such a lie. So you could say the same thing about Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6, in the last 10 levels of the Fighting Pass, you will get fight coin, whatever the hell they call it. You got fight coin. So the fight coin that you acquire in the Fighting Pass in Street Fighter 6 is just enough to purchase the next Fighting Pass. You could take that coin and use it to purchase other things, but it isn't a lot. And it sounds like they're really copying from other games like Fortnite, Destiny, Street Fighter 6. I'm not expecting a lot of premium currency to be coming from this. And if any, it might just be just enough to cover the next Fighting Pass. Less than that if they really hate us. But this is now, like, if it is just enough to purchase the next Fighting Pass, it would be a smart decision. Because it would keep players playing the whole entire Fighting Pass to then play the next Fighting Pass. But then there's the question, are there level ups? Are there skips? Because a lot of these fighting passes, they also come with the option to purchase a level up so that you don't actually have to play the game, but get the reward. Is that what they're also doing? Like, what are they doing here? It's so concerning. They're not answering all of the questions that I have. I guess we'll be seeing April 2nd exactly to what extent this fighting pass is going to be asking for money and how much money you'll actually be getting. But Street Fighter 6 has me fooled into thinking that I make $30 every time I complete their fight pass. This is concerning. This is definitely concerning because it's predatory. Because it'll fool players into thinking that they're making money by playing the game. They're not. It's just a marketing technique.
コースですね。この今のスライドの、右側にあるのが実際の画面
And for the premium tier, as is
といった形になりますので、それを使ってまた、鉄拳ショップのいろんなアイテムを、
I'm trying to fast forward the Japanese parts.
入手することができるといった仕組みになっております。
And for the premium tier, as is often the case, you can also unlock the currency to purchase other stuff in the store. You'll gain Tekken coins back from your purchase.
はい。
Okay, from the way he's describing it, that you gain Tekken coins back for your purchase, sounds like you'll be getting coins just enough to purchase the next fighting pass.
で、今お話ししたいろんなアイテムっていうのが、これも4月。
You know what? I just got one word for all of this. Cunty. They be real cunty up at Bandai Namco. How dare they? This is so terrible. So terrible. So terrible. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Are you excited about this game? Because I'm not. Duan, I don't know what to think about Asuzena. She jiggles slightly. But then the question is, could she jiggle more? Did they have to tone things down? Because Tekken is woke. Bandai Namco, woke. Let me see if I can find that Japan Times article. Yeah, here we go. So Japan Times, one of the English news outlets, did an interview with localizers from people who worked with Yakuza, people who worked at Bandai Namco on Tekken. What was his name? Frank? It is Frank. One key example is how Japanese game developers dress their heroines as the hashtag #MeToo movement changes mindset, says Frank Genti, senior localization manager at Japanese games giant Bandai Namco. We tell them that the cleavage is a bit too exposed, or the skirt is a bit too short, he adds. Before they weren't very flexible, but they've become much more proactive on such subjects. Tekken is very concerned about bending the knee to these things and actually looking at the ESG statements from Capcom, Bandai Namco, and Warner Brothers. I would say that Capcom is probably the most understandable. Like, they say that they support, like, teenage boys and girls, not Zerzems, but boys and girls volleyball teams. Isn't that cute? And they also help build housing, shelter for the old people. Isn't that nice? Because they have a lot of old people in Japan, so they're trying to put those old people into homes. So that's very nice. So I like Capcom. So, okay, so this is what the third update to the premium shop is going to be. Update? Yeah, I'm not really looking forward to it. Renato, horrible costumes this cyber like Fortnite. I agree. Anything that they're asking for all of this money for sucks. Why wasn't this included in the character pass? Like, this is stuff that would have been included in that character pass. And to have this stuff just be charged nickel and dimed to the player, it's too much. Mortal Kombat does it. Street Fighter does it if you want to look at avatar costumes, but I don't because I don't purchase them. But I think like it gets into different waters when you're talking about fighter character customization, because those are the characters that people will purchase a game for. Jade's in it? Let me purchase that game. Oh, she's not in it? Okay, well, I'll hold off. Right? Like, people purchase games based on that. So to have that also be a thing that they have to purchase on top of it, disgusting. Cunty with a K. I jumped on yesterday, was done with Lime in like 30 minutes. I think I was done with the actual match in less than that. But I spent a lot of time reading the costume because the costume sucked. Cuntris Melina, every fighting game released in the last year is not good, more or less sliding between absolute trash to playable trash. You know, I like Street Fighter 6. Period. I like World Tour. Buffing characters, yep, that's what they're gonna be doing. The best fighting game of this generation's console is Street Fighter 6. I would agree. They had live chat only for subscribers. Hey, just like me. But I still have the live stream be posted. Like, I don't get rid of the live stream or the chat. I'm confused. Some people delete their live streams. Some people delete their videos. Some people delete their comments. I don't get it. I'll delete a comment or two, especially if they're annoying me. But yeah, like, no, I don't get it. Especially from a company like this, to just have no opinion from the customer. And then, of course, like the comments that they receive here, it's all after the fact and usually curated. I really dislike the decisions they are making with the monetization of the game. Oh, wow. I love it. Get ready for the next microtransaction. Good. People should talk about it because there wasn't any comments like that on the last Tekken Live. It felt like they were deleting comments there. Tekken 8 is the game of the year. Maybe. Well, I guess it's the only game of the year. Fighting game. Street Fighter 6 is literally on top. Yes, I'd lie. I mean, if you want to talk about it in terms of, like, numbers, like, you can see the trends. The numbers don't lie. I expected nothing, and I still end up being disappointed. I know, right? Because, like, I wasn't really expecting much from Tekken, because I didn't know any of its past history. But playing it now, it's like, it's really terrible. All the decisions that they keep on making with the microtransactions after release just makes it feel worse. They should have done nothing, and I would have had a better experience with Tekken. But somehow, even though I'm not playing it actively, they are somehow making my whole entire experience with the game worse and worse. So, yeah. I guess it takes a special talent to do that. Street Fighter 6 is the best out of the three, but they messed up my girl Chun-Li and made her look like a constipated. You know what? I do think her thighs may be a little too thick. They might be a little too thick. I don't know about them thick thighs. And then when she asked me, do I have thick thighs? I'm like, yeah, you do. And then she's like, she wants to hurt me. What a bitch. Damn, Chun-Li. Is DSP the best Street Fighter player? I don't know. I think he says he is. Okay, so yeah, really crazy. Now, let's see what else they have to say about this.
アイテムになりますが、右側はサイバーパックという、かついろんなキャラクター。
And so you
I
can,
really hate that they just don't have subtitles or something or an actual translator. Like, I have to trust what this guy is saying as he tries to take, like, minutes of them talking and try and translate it for us in a condensed version. Ugh.
wear these with a variety of different cast in the lineup, and also kind of mix and match the parts as well.
で、左下に
Oh, did I go too far?
これ絵に
pack there is that it consists of hairstyle, a kind of cyber sunglasses almost, and then the costume. And so you can wear these with a variety of different caps.
So it's a hairstyle, a sunglass, and a costume, a full body costume. And you can't mix and match because they don't like you to have choices in Tekken. They like you to have a color wheel, but you can't use like the pants from an outfit with the top from another outfit. This is a full body outfit. Okay. At least he doesn't have like that crotch cod piece that Lee does.
Cast in the lineup, and also kind of mix and match the parts as well.
で左下にこれエディですかね。エディの
小さいけど、
はい、小さいけどエディのアバター。
And so you can wear these with a variety of different cast in the lineup, and also kind of mix and match the parts as well.
Okay, when he says mix and match the parts, like he's talking about the hairstyle, he's talking about the sunglasses. Be more detailed, because I already know the full body costumes I cannot mix and match.
で左下にこれエディですかね。エディの
小さいけど、
はい。
Okay, so then, like, for the next portion of the Tekken Talk live stream, they go on to explain Eddie, and it's like, oh, Eddie is so cool. We worked so long on designing him. He's based on capoeira. And I didn't really care about all that. I don't know who he is. So here, like, at the very end, they give, like, a trailer, so we can take a look at the trailer. So he's also got the DEI haircut, and I do have this clipped out that if I ever need to put this on something, like a thumbnail, I can make someone instantly have an Eddie Gordo haircut. Because, like, look at it. It doesn't even look like it's attached to his head. It's a hat. So you can put the hat on anyone.
Get ready for the next battle.
Why are we looking at his toes? What the fuck is wrong with people? Why are there so many toes and everything?
Tekken 8. New challenger.
Pressão ardente, mas cabeça fria.
Eddie Gordo.
So, like, I hate that his costume is like, I'm from Brazil. I don't like it. I think it's like too on the nose. Yellow, blue, green. It's the colors of the flag. Oh, wow. Surprised. Okay, I'm like, why is it going so fast? What's this music? Let's slow it down.
It's game over for you.
His foot is stinky. Nina just had to smell his stinky foot.
Parece que você continua impiedosa como sempre.
So, like, all the characters in Tekken, they all have, like, these different particle effects. So his particle effect is, like, green swirly cyclone thing. I mean, it's alright. I think other people have way cooler particle effects. I like the bears, because they're really cute. I like Victor because he has like technological particle effect, digital effects. I like Azucena with her feathers, but this one it's just like swirlies. The swirlies are okay.
Hora de fazer valer a pena. Os ventos da vitória estão a nosso favor. Esse é o seu último jogo! Ninguém me segura.
Yeah, I'm not like super excited about Eddie. I don't feel the same kind of response to him as I did with I guess like Lily or Susanna. Eddie's cool, I guess. He's all right. I'm interested to see what other costumes he has, because if it's anything like the other characters in the game, I'm hoping that you can acquire some extra costumes for him from Super Ghost Battle. So this one, like, we're not limited to only playing with... What is this? So it's just too much. I feel like a lot of these costumes are just overly designed. This crazy pattern on the pants. Then there's like crazy tailored part on the side with a different pattern. And then on the inside of the collar is animal print. It's much. Yeah. Well, I paid for it. I better get used to it. So April 2nd, April 1st, we're going to have to see if there is any actual accompanying single player activity like they said that they wanted to do in the last Tekken Talk Live. They said that they were going to bring these characters and they wanted to incorporate them into the story in some way, and I'm not detecting where they have indicated that there's going to be something for Eddie, like a story. I guess there will be like a character ending like there is for all of the other characters, but is there going to be like an Eddie chapter where he gets thrown into the story? They were talking about the shop funding things like story DLC for free for all characters or for all players. So I we'll have to wait and see. Also, they're talking about in the live stream more and more of their collaboration with Uniqlo. So these things are time limited. These promotional activities, they're saying don't forget to get 2 free t-shirts because it will end just before the 3rd update. Oh, so this thing will be gone by April 2nd. Worrisome if you haven't already picked them up, but not to really matter because they don't look good. They're just black and white t-shirts. If I want that, I can get that at Walmart. But they also go on to say that they will be collaborating with Chipotle. So in place of Uniqlo, now we're going to be getting a Chipotle brand sponsorship, and we know that they're paying like $850,000 so that they can advertise. Remember what they said in the last Tekken Talk Live? If you give Harada $850,000, you can put whatever message you want in the Tekken Fight Lounge. So what do we have to look forward to with Chipotle? Is it Chipotle doesn't always make you have diarrhea? Like, what are you supposed to say about Chipotle? I know that South Park said for Chipotle, it's so delicious, but it makes you have bloody shit-stained underwear. I don't know. I've never had. I just don't know. Okay, kind of wild, but this is Tekken Talk Live. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you so much for joining. I never ate at a Chick-fil-A. Never had In-N-Out Burger. I've never had these things either because I am Canadian. We don't have those things here. Eric Cartman, first thing that comes to mind, Chipotle. Yeah, right? That's the only like relation I know about Chipotle. Also there was a fight in Bad Girls Club. Let's see if we can find it. Bad Girls Club fight with the twins, Chipotle. And they took like Not Chipotle mukbang plus reality TV advice. So there were some twins at the house, and they threw like garbage from the washroom, like used tampons and stuff, onto some girl's bed, and they had a huge fight. And then afterwards, I'm feeling kind of hungry now. I'm gonna have some Chipotle. That's the only other thing I know. So let's see if I can find the fight. The fight's probably copyrighted.
You, Gabby.
Why you can't explain? See, baby. So after the
It was good, but I didn't.
it's playing game.
Damn it, I can't find it. I'll have to look up the reference somewhere else. I'll enjoy so much. I'm not buying so many characters. I can relate. Snoopy, hey there, brother. Love you, Snoopy. Doing good. Hope you are too. It looks like the Brazilian flag emblem when he hits and kicks. Yeah, it's just too on the nose. And I think that even for Funkera Tanya, like, it's just too referential of the flag. It looks like a footballer's costume. Or a really flamboyant mascot for the footballer's costume, right? I don't know about this Eddie Gordo outfit. I'm looking forward to other costumes. The battle pass for DBD is good once you pay, and if you keep the reward currency, you use that. But I'm scared of Dead by Daylight, Snoop. I'm scared of that. OMG, 33 months. Aw, thank you, brother. Oh, wait. Let me show... Where is it? Snoopy Blind. Yeah, guys, please go follow Snoopy Blind FGC. Please go follow him. This is his Twitch. If you like Dead by Daylight, you will love him. Please follow him. Yes. Love my brother from South Africa. Yay. Okay, so crazy. DJ Eddie Fat is the name. Oh, Gordo. Yeah, because Gordo is fat. Yeah, okay. LOL. That costume was in T7 for free, I think. Oh. Lamau, hot take. I think Street Fighter 6 Chun looks amazing. I mean, she's all right. I do think her thighs are a little too thick. How does she walk around? Those thighs must always be rubbing together. Like crickets or something. Like you could hear them all the time, just rubbing, rubbing, rubbing. She must use a lot of lotion to prevent chafing. Yeah. Poor Chun-Li. But I think the situation is wilder than just like even the premium shop that they're adding or updating or the fight pass. There has been a situation where Bandai Namco has, in addition to not only perma-banning people, they have also been trying to shut down certain mods, certain creators of these mods because they are in direct competition with the Tekken shop premium shop. So I identified this like way back when. I think it was that video titled Greedy, or at least the thumbnail said Greedy. But if you recall, I made a video, I think maybe 2 months ago. Here we go. 1 month ago. Tekken 8 is a greedy live service now. So we showed off this guy, Victor Selkovsk. I can't even say it. How do you say this name? Selkovsk. I'm not from that part of the world. I can't say that. So he made a Jun Kazama TT2 player at 1 outfit. And this was also, by coincidence, the same outfit that was being sold in the Tekken shop for the first update. So the mod got removed. It got a copyright strike on Twitter. And they are now copyright striking people's channels. Copyright removal request, and this has been going on since February. This is not news. But I think a lot of people like to blow things out of proportion and act like these things are news, because this thing has been going on for a while. And they have also indicated, they being Bandai Namco, Harada, have indicated in years prior what they feel about mods. They don't like them. So these mods that these people work on, they are getting some accounts suspended on YouTube. Let me see if I can find it. This is someone's Twitter. My channel will be deleted in April. Thank you, Bamco. They banned an unpublished video at least 3 hours ago. So this is stuff that wasn't even published or public. It was a private video and it got removed. Now they're getting their whole entire channel deleted. This is in Korean? Or is this Japanese? It looks kind of Korean to me. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's Korean. That sucks. That really sucks that Bandai Namco is getting people removed, whether it be on YouTube or Twitter. And if you like Tekken, sure, like it. But this kind of business practice is very questionable. Now, we did see something similar with NRS. If you recall, there was this creator called Mr. Alucard. Okay, yes, he's back. So for a while, he removed all his videos, but it seems like he's added them back. That's good. But he did also receive strikes from NRS, and I think that's so grimy, because who are the people that are really supporting the company if not the customer, the fan? And then to have their whole entire hobby, enjoyment be removed by giving them strikes, potentially causing some people to lose their channel, that's so evil. That's a greedy corporate evil move, all because they want to emphasize the Tekken shop. They don't want people to see that there are free mods, that mods would be able to accomplish the same thing as the Tekken shop. It's a scary situation. And thinking about MK11, could you imagine if anyone who did mods or talked about their mods got a strike for modding the game, whether that be on Twitter or YouTube? It's a scary situation. It feels very dystopian, feels very ultra capitalistic, because this is silencing people in the efforts of trying to make more dollars, and it's scary. You can have scary ultra dystopian socialist or capitalist. It happens. And this is what's happening here in Tekken 8, and it's really a sad situation. I don't think there's any defense for this game at this point. These are really lies that we have been sold, where they reveal all this information after the fact, when they knew full well that there was going to be a fight pass, that there was going to be in-game monetization. They just added it later so that they could get those 9 out of 9s and 5 out of 5s. Is it a must-play game? I don't think so. I think you can wait on Tekken 8. Wait for a sale. It's good. I like the gameplay. I do think it's fun. I think that there are things that are lacking with it, because I don't really have a reason to play. And if the only thing to do now is to do online matches and fulfill challenges, I'm not here for it. I liked how it happened in Street Fighter 6, where I didn't have to play online matches. You could do any game mode. Well, not the mini games, but you could do any game mode practically and get kudos. But here with Tekken, it's only online matches. It's a very specific kind of gameplay that they want from people, and I'm not sure I want to do that. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you so much for joining. Please don't forget to leave a like. It really helps out. I have to see what the Fighting Pass offers before I go for it or not. Sounds similar to Street Fighter 6 ones. I don't know. The Street Fighter 6, you can go anywhere in the game and get kudos. But this game, it sounds like you can only complete the weekly and daily challenges by doing online matches. I don't want to do that. Eddie looks like DJ from Street Fighter 6. Yes, Eddie is Brazilian. Ah, I moved to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, I know you did. He speaks Portuguese and his fighting style is capoeira. Very cool. An old martial arts dance from Brazil. Yes. You missed the joke, Duan. Oh no, not the joke. Silent Hill. Yes. I bet he has a Brazilian. Maybe. I ate Chick-fil-A for lunch. Nice. Blood-stained underwear. Yes. Yes, that's what happened to Eric. And they had like a spray. I forget what the spray was called, but it would remove all of the stains. I'm starting to like Reina. Very nice, Duan. All fighting games are greedy. I remember when you bought a game, it got all the content without extra purchases. You unlock stuff by playing the game. Yeah, I think it's like even bigger than fighting games. It's all games now. They're leaning into this, and it's, you know who's buying it? The Gen Z. Gen Z spends most of their days playing video games, so they're willing to accept this. I'm not. I won't play it. I agree 1,000,000%, Mike. Korean. Yeah, it looks like Korean. Hashtag wait on Tekken 8. Wait for a sale. Yeah. Lol, I would be banned and my channel would be gone. Oh no, Snoopy. Oh no, don't get the ban. But yeah, like imagine if NRS was taking the same approach as Bandai Namco, and I think in some ways you could say that Bandai Namco is a little bit more aggressive. Like I know that NRS and Warner Brother Games has issued copyright strikes and things like that against leaks, but to issue them against mods or even discussing mods that offer a free alternative, that's wild. That is really wild. But yes, Tekken 8, it's a concerning situation, but let me know what you think about all of this. If you really enjoyed this video, please do leave a like. 19 of you here. Leave a like. Or get out, because the stream is over. Also, if you're, especially enjoy these things, please consider joining the fam. You get access to my secret vids, secret group chat, secret family only events. If you want to participate, please join. Much love to all of my brothers and sisters in the fam, but most importantly, thank you to all of you guys here in the live stream chat, including Duan, Cider Mike, Snoopy Blind FGC, Just Drew, I'm looking who else, Adlai Black, CJ, I'm pretty sure he was here, J4, OMG, love you, brother. Thank you for helping me know that there was no sound. LOL. But thank you to all of you for making it to the very end of the stream. But please know, I am praying for all of you to not get trapped in any of these monetization schemes. But until next time, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye, my friends. Take care. Peace. Love you guys.